Hello there guys, welcome back to another video. This episode of, I guess, tutorials I'm going to call this, is going to be based on the multitude of things you can do with Pivot Animator 4. Right, I went over the readme files and there was a huge amount of updates and stuff in this one, and I think people are sort of taking that for granted. They're just using it as if it was 3.0 or anyone before that. So what I want to do is I'm going to point out my top 5 things that are new in this, and hopefully you notice that they're there afterwards. Anyway, here we go. Enjoy the video. Right, so number 5 would be my Optimus EBar. That is a hell of a good feature. Previously, if you've ever done any fade out techniques, it would have been, you would have went to colors and you would have went to, say, if it was black, if the sticker was black, stick figure was black, default custom colors. Okay, hold on a second. One frame, define custom colors, drop it down to a lighter shade of grey, next frame, default custom colors, drop it down to a lighter shade of grey, next frame, and so on and so forth. It would have kept going until you got to about there, and then you would have just hit delete. So that would have looked like that. There was no actual control over it, it was just as long as you wanted it to be. But with this, it's just a slide of a bar now, so it makes everything a hell of a lot easier. So that's my number 5. Right, so my number 4 is the copy bar. I'm not gonna curse, but I love this tool, just because I like running techniques with a sort of a shadowy echo going behind them, and just the copy feature is fantastic for this, because it means I don't have to sit and fart about with sticks for ages. So for example here, switch, boom, see, straight in, and it's in the shape it's supposed to be in. Just need to put down on my number 5 on the list, which is the Optimus EBar, and it looks fantastic. It's a brilliant tool. It's so useful, and I'm definitely going to be using it in further animations. That's my number 4. Alright, my number 3 would be this. It's the massive select. You can just pretty much select every stick and then move them about at once. That is great for multiple different camera shots. You know, you can pan, you can zoom. I mean, like, they're all pretty much customizable. You know, you can just select them all at once and move them about the screen. It's fantastic. It's something that it's going to come in so handy when it comes to pan shots and stuff like that. Like examples I've already said there. Great feature. That's my number 3. So my number 2. I was having a hard time deciding which my number 1 and 2 would have been. So my number 2 I'm gonna have to just put down to as the Alt key, mainly because it's just so awesome for like changing size, width, scale, everything. It's brilliant. All you need to do is hold down the Alt key, which sort of does that. Grab one of the pivots of the stick and then drag, and you can do this with it. That is fantastic. You know, if you want to change scale, or you know, you don't need to go down that wee small scroll bar and keep hitting in digits, which is annoying. But now you don't need to do that. You can just hit hold and drag away. That is fantastic. That is the best feature I have seen. Well, not the best, second best. That's my number 2. My number 1 feature that I absolutely could not live without in the new version of Pivot Animator is the add figure preview screen. This is the best feature on this whole thing, and I know it might be underrated and stuff like that, but being able to see your sticks instead of having to flick through and guess, because sometimes I would number them instead of naming them. With this I don't need to, you know, I can just look at it and see it. Now I'm using the alphabet here as an example of being able to see your sticks. You know, one click and it's there. It's a fantastic option. You know, you can always make it bigger by doing this. you click a stick. If you hold down, if you push control and click a stick, it puts it in and it keeps it open, so you can select more than one stick at once. How awesome is that? It's just a great feature. Yeah, that's my top 5 things I love about this, and I'm sure Peter Bone and the people who developed and make these are gonna have a fantastic time even trying to update this, because it's gonna be hard. But yeah, it's great for a beta version, and I love it. Hope the top 5 list is it found some of your favorites as well, and like and subscribe, and thanks for watching, guys. Cheerio.